Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Friday, the 9th of December, and this is our weekly recap. If you want to join us, link in the description below. Yeah, Duke wants to go chase some deer. Exactly, Chris. So let's talk about this week and what's gone on here. Originally, I really thought this would be a bullish week. It's turned out to be a very difficult, slow week. You can see volume has remained very low for this week. We've pulled back and we've held the 100-day on the SPY. The uptrend line is gone. We lost the uptrend, and the downtrend from the beginning of the year remains in full effect and is basically in force here. So what does this mean? We go into next week. We have CPI on Tuesday morning and then the Fed decision on Wednesday. The Fed last Friday shrugged off the bad non-farm payroll number. The Fed this morning shrugged off a very hot PPI number. So the markets have shrugged this off. So at this point, the market's saying, we're going to wait till the Fed. We believe that they're going to pivot, and because Powell said so. And if that happens, I think the market does rally. Should also notice here that the Bollinger Bands are tightening. And that said, if we have a hot CPI number on Tuesday and the Fed does a 7.5 and is not hawkish and not dovish on that Fed meeting, we could have some real problems in this market going forward into the end of the year. So all eyes on what the Fed says next week and what's going on there. If you're asking what was good this week to trade, it was difficult. There was things to be done every day. There were some trades that were good, some that were better. Boeing gave some trades along the way to here, right? Gave a nice pop, looked like it was ready to go on Monday, then came all the way back in, but it's still kind of holding in. Apple as well tried to pop up on Monday, then came back down here. Meta, similar, sold off, couldn't hold. We saw this with a lot of names this week. Netflix today was a beast. Nice big gap and go on 2 upgrades and back into that gap. That big gap now is almost filled from a long time ago. NVIDIA showed a lot of relative strength all week in this market. Look at this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday here up to the 200-day where it's stalled out. But that's good that it's trying to push up. And NVIDIA is one of the bigger names in the semis and just showing some leadership. And this is a good for the market, right? We need the semis to participate. So you're seeing some strength there. Energy's been getting shellacked all week long, continues to come down here. Crude has been weak as well. So this sector seems to be coming in. By the way, both oil and wheat are below the prices before the war started in Ukraine. All that inflation coming out of there, but it's not showing up yet for consumers. The banks remain weak. Another big problem here. The banks are not play. So we don't have a lot of sectors in play here. And that's making for a very tough market right now, no matter what you want looking for. Names like Tesla today gave a nice trade as well. Finally woke up, pushed up here at the 8-day. Can it get back above it and get to the 21-day? It's trying to hold this lower area. Here's your 52-week low. Amazon remains very weak. If this market rolls over, I think this one is for sure a short. Cannot even get back to the 8-day on a day like today. When the market's bullish, this one they wanted nothing to do with. So, the market remains difficult here. Will it change? Absolutely, it's going to change. But right now it's tough. China names have had a huge run, especially BABA up here consolidating on the 200-day, trying to push up. So we see a lot of China names pushing on China reopening. This is good long-term. We'll see how this plays out. But right now, tough market, and the market is just kind of chilling out, waiting for data in the Fed next week. So with that said, I'll do charts over the weekend. I want to wish you guys all a wonderful, wonderful weekend, keeping it short here. And I'll catch you guys in the room bright and early on Monday morning.